You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic, you need a structure for your life. You know, each time you travel to places where they call advanced countries or developed countries, one of the things that you are going to notice is order. You will notice structure. It will help you to appreciate efficiency and effectiveness. You will see how people do things. They are not angels, they are human beings. But they've decided that they want to live in a place that is organized, a place that is functioning. And you go to some places as well, and you ask yourself, why are people living this way? It's chaotic, not organized. Everything is everywhere. There's so much mediocrity around. There's not efficiency. There's not effectiveness. You say, wow, these are human beings, but they are living differently. Now, somebody might say, but I'm not living in an organized environment. So how can I have a structured life? Or I'm living in a structured environment, but my life is not structured. Now, the environment matters, but what matters much more is you. How do you want to live? Why do you want to live that way? Why do you want to live a structured life? When there is structure, there is order. When there is order, it's very easy for you to experience efficiency and effectiveness in everything that you do. It's easy for you to have a good financial well-being. It's easy for you to experience life and experience peace, because wisdom and knowledge, when it's in place, you have stability, you have progress. So you need to answer that question, why do you need a structure? Now, you might take a cue from the world we live in. Even God runs this world with a structure in place. There's a night season, there's a day season. There's a raining season, there's a dry season. There's winter, there's autumn, there's spring, there's summer. These are not just things happening, everything at the same time. Growth is part of life. When you give birth to a child, it goes through childhood, goes through adolescent, becomes an adult, then the old age setting. Everything is structured. When you plant something, it doesn't just mature the next day. It goes through the phases of life. It's structured. When you have structure in your life, it will help you. Now, somebody might ask, how do I have structure? What do I need to do to make sure there's structure in my life? Because I want order, I want progress, I want to do well financially, I want to live a good life. We only have one shot on this earth. So why not live a good life? Why not live a peaceable life? Why not live a life where things just happen? Because there's a structure in place. There's order in place. There's a system in place. Why not? The number one thing you want to do is you must have a plan. You must sit down to say, okay, these things will need a plan. If you have ever seen a skyscraper before, if you have seen a tall building that has stood the test of time, you understand that a plan was first in place. A plan helps you to see what you are going to do, how you are going to do it, how it's going to look like. So you start with a picture in mind, commit that picture on paper, and start making adjustments. How do you want your life to be like? You know, this is your responsibility and my responsibility. How do you want things to work? Remember, it is not your environment that determines how you live. It is you. Because some of you are in a chaotic environment now. It doesn't mean that your life must be chaotic. Some of you are in a well-organized environment. That doesn't translate automatically that your life will be organized. You have to take the responsibility. I have to take the responsibility to make sure we live an organized life. A life of peace, a life of serenity, a life of progress. A life where things happen because there's a system in place. There's order in place. So have a plan. The number two thing you want to do is you must commit to that plan. It's not just about having a plan. You can have a plan and not build anything. You must commit to that plan. How do I want to see my life? What do I need to commit to? What are the areas I need to work on? Because one of the things about having a plan is that you get to see your strengths and weaknesses. You get to see your surpluses and scarcity. So you can address issues easily when there's order. I've jokingly said to people that some environment, if I get there, the first thing I would tell people to do is order. Then you know what is plenteous and what is scarce. You will know what are the areas of strength and weaknesses. In some areas, there is no order at all. So it's very hard for people in that society to make significant progress. So you must commit to a plan. The number 3 thing that you need to have, they are values. Every day we make decisions. Every single day of our life. We can make poor decisions. We can make good decisions. We can make great decisions. I'm going to be sharing with you on that later. So every day we make decisions. What will help you in your life is having strong values. When you have values, your decisions are made already. Your values will help you determine what kind of decision and situation and what you will do in situation if you find yourself. It means that, anytime, any day you make decisions because you have values. Now, values doesn't jump on people. You choose your values. You decide what you want to stand for. You decide what you believe, your convictions. Why? And once you have solid values, you make great decisions. Because decisions are meant to be made on a daily basis. Situations and circumstances will come to you, but your values will help you make decisions. Now, if you combine a plan, committing to a plan, and your value is in place, there is no way you won't start living a structured life. There will be ease in your life. There will be peace in your life. There will be progress in your life. And if you apply the same thing to your business, you'll be effective, you'll be efficient, you will see progress, and you will see misfits. The things that doesn't fit in that you need to get rid of, you will see them easily. When you go to a room that is messy and you are looking for something, it takes you a long time because you now have to be throwing everything aside looking for what you are looking for. But when you go to an organized setting, you move to the left, it's organized. You move to the right, it's organized. You are able to find what you are looking for easily because everything has been put decently and in order in place. You and I, if we're going to enjoy progress, enjoy peace, enjoy significant wealth, then we must embrace a structured life. Without having that structure in place, the future will be bleak. If you have been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to this channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.